This is John Paul Ryan coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. I got a little story here about how Amber Heard is spamming out some advertisements, you could say, or some endorsements, you could say, for Joe Biden. Now, I've said on this channel before that Amber Heard was definitely on the left side, and, well, this is obviously proof. So, let's get into it. Amber Heard wants her fans to register their vote before the election. Amber Heard on Friday treated her fans with a brand new picture as she tried to draw their attention. Well, you know, as we know, Amber Heard doesn't have that many fans left, but I guess, you know, we'll just use that word for now. I know some people here usually like to stop in their tracks when somebody says Amber Heard has fans, so let's just make a note of that. The Aquaman star took to Instagram with an aim to remind Americans about the importance of their right to franchise ahead of the U.S. presidential election. The caption accompanying her picture read, "Did you register to vote yet?" Because, you know, Amber Heard, out of all the people, is a great example of somebody to be a mentor, to remind you to vote. And she includes this picture for no apparent reason. I don't know what to say. There's graffiti, she's bending over. What the hell? U.S. presidential election is due to be held in November, in which President Donald Trump seeks second term in the White House. Majority of film, TV, and music stars are opposed to the mercurial president and want the Americans to use their vote to replace the leader of their country. Okay, so obviously Amber Heard didn't directly say something like, go vote for Joe Biden, but obviously there's only two choices, and she's saying that her and all the other TV people and film people are against Donald Trump. Now, here's the thing about Amber. Amber will be against whoever everybody else is against. So if the tables are turned, let's just say, and for whatever reason, Hollywood was all on Trump's side, what side do you think Amber would be on? I'm going to have to guess that Amber would be on Trump's side. She'll be on anybody's side who everybody else is on. That's just, I think, how Amber is. She tries to fit in, and she desperately seeks the attention of other people, especially important people, and especially rich people. So this here was sent to my friend's phone after my friend, I can't quite recall, but you know, she was on Twitter and she was just reading some threads of some people surrounding Amber Heard and things like that. So I guess she got this. The AI must have thought that she was actually an Amber fan because she was, you know, reading some info on Amber. Obviously, she dislikes Amber, trust me. So, this isn't completely wrong. She happens to be right that the majority of Hollywood does dislike Donald Trump. Now, I've got a theory on why they dislike Donald Trump. Now, I want to ask you guys to stick with one issue, because I know not everyone here likes Trump. There's only, you know, two candidates that we're talking about. But, you know, the issue I'm going to stick with is the issue of, well, I can't quite say, but I'll show you. So first, and kind of ironically, to use Joe Biden's son as an example, Senate report links Hunter Biden to prostitution or H-word trafficking ring. Now, you guys know what that is. And Donald Trump happens to be one of the biggest advocates against this practice that there has been in a president. You could see here all over the news. I'm sure you guys probably have not researched this side of Trump, but he is against this kind of thing, and he holds, I believe, the highest arrest record for these types of people ever in a presidency. So like I said, whatever feelings you have about him for other things, taxes, issues like that, his rudeness, whatever it is, I'm not concerned. I think the people in Hollywood don't like him because there's possibly something going on in Hollywood around this issue. And I say possibly because of Jeffrey Epstein, who we know was convicted as the P word on his island. And we know for a fact that there have been some, well, not some, but a lot of people, you guys know, we all know, from Hollywood on that island. And we also know that they have a complete flight log that will be released pretty soon. all passengers on Epstein's flight logs to be named, sparking panic among rich pals and also panic among people in Hollywood. Now, Donald Trump is one person who, like I said, is a heavy advocate against these things, and he is not shy to arrest these people. So obviously, they're not going to like him. Obviously, they're going to do everything they can to get him out of office, out of power. They don't want to see him continue for the next 4 years. When these flight logs come out, more evidence comes out, like we know for a fact that happened to Kevin Spacey also, you know, and that's the thing, man. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that I don't think these people would like Trump snooping around and trying to figure out what they did with this particular issue. Joe Biden, I guess he's like not for it, but if his own son is possibly entangled with it, I'm not sure he would be like so gung-ho to get all these people so quick. That's why I think that Hollywood doesn't like Trump. I also want to say this, is that, you know, Hollywood pretty much panders to China, okay? Trump is also very against China. You could see him, you know, just in his speech, how he says Kung Flu, things like that. He's constantly saying how the U.S. has to compete with China on a global scale for the economy. And what Hollywood does is they pander to China. Now, China also happens to be racist against black people. And Amber Heard and all the other Hollywood stars have Black Lives Matter on their Instagram, on their Twitter, and they're pretty much all on the side of Black Lives Matter. Okay, but if they're on the side of Black Lives Matter and, you know, they're advocating for black people and the welfare of black people, then why are they pandering to China? Why are they taking money from China? LeBron James is a great example also. Not Hollywood, but he's a celebrity in certain ways. Why is LeBron James taking money, getting funded by China if China is racist towards black people? Let's take a look at their racism. So you guys might not be aware that black people are not allowed in McDonald's in China. I don't know if it's every single McDonald's in the country, but it's quite a few of them. So this is a notice from McDonald's in China. You guys could look it up yourself. They're all out there. We've been informed that from now on, black people are not allowed to enter the restaurant. For the sake of your health, consciously notify the local police for medical isolation. Please understand the inconvenience caused. Okay, that's one. Let's take a look at something else. Have you guys seen this poster? This is from China. Now, I'm a Star Wars fan, and when this came out, we noticed right away that Finn is pretty big here, but here he's pretty small. So he's so small here that I didn't see him at first glance. I made a mistake. I was like, oh, they took him out of the poster. Some other people did too. Okay, but the point is, you know, why did they shrink Finn so small here? Somebody argued that everyone got shrunk, but not really. I mean, if you look at Han and Leia, they're actually a little bit bigger. Rey is about the same size, and, you know, BB-8 is bigger. So that's not true. Not everyone did get shrunk there. As a matter of fact, a lot of them are a little bigger. So there's another piece of evidence that China is racist towards blacks. Let's take a look at one more. You guys might not have seen this commercial. I actually reacted to this on this channel, and what happens is they have a black guy come out and, you know, he's trying to get with this Chinese girl, and she's like, no, I'm not gonna have that. She throws him in the washing machine and a Chinese guy comes out. Okay, is that coincidence that they happen to use the black guy? I don't think so. It seems like China is in fact racist against black people, and Hollywood and Amber Heard, since talking about her, well, they're saying Black Lives Matter. They're on the side of black people. But why are they also so friendly to China? Doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Alright? So, my point is, I don't trust anything she does, or anything she says, or I don't trust anything these people say or they do. So, the fact that the majority of film, TV, and music stars is a separate issue. I didn't get into them, so okay. Can't say nothing about them. But, you know, the fact that they're opposed to Trump, I think, doesn't mean too much. And as far as Black Lives Matter, and as far as me, pretty fucking simple. I've said this over and over. If you want to be on the side of Black Lives Matter, you got to be peaceful. You got to be, calm about it. No looting, no rioting, none of that bullshit. No, forcing people to say things they don't want to say. Just got to be totally peaceful. And obviously, yeah, we're all good. Whatever stance you want. It's just, the violence that's kind of mixing in with it that I'm against. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think down below. I'm doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Yeah, this is kind of a serious video because it's kind of a serious topic, and if you guys have been following me, you know I changed the name of the channel because I just want to be able to talk about everything and anything. I don't want to be limited to only entertainment. If something big comes up, I want to talk about it. And, rightfully so, some people here have been like, well, I don't want politics with entertainment, or some people didn't want to hear some things about J.K. Rowling, but I gotta be open to talk about anything. Obviously, Depp vs. Heard is a huge case that's gonna go on here to the very end, and after Depp vs. Heard is over, there's gonna be some drama and aftermath, and I'm gonna get into all of it. It's gonna be, definitely a mainstay here, but I gotta be free to do whatever comes up. Okay, rant over. If you're not subscribed here, click that subscribe button. If you don't, I'll be pretty sad, but I'll get over it. I'll move on, make a new video. See you next time.